So do you also use Google Ads to generate new leads for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to enroll Zenler user for Google Ads lead. So here I'm conducting online courses through Zenler and I'm using Google Ads to generate new leads for that course. So now here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive new lead through Google Ads, then automatically the lead should be added as a new user in my Zenler account. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Ads with my Zenler account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So I run online courses using Zenler and I use Google Ads to attract potential students. So now it's important to act quickly when someone shows interest. So by automatically enrolling Google Ad leads as Zenler users, I can provide them with immediate access to a free trial, a demo course, or an introductory session. This helps me engage leads at the right moment when their interest is high, increasing the chances of converting them into paying students. It also saves me time by automating the process, allowing me to focus on creating great course content and growing my audience. So now here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can create this amazing automation by simply connecting your Google Ads with your Zenler account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's home page and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect/INA/ in your browsers. And now here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So now here I'm going to give the name as Enroll Zenler user for Google Ads lead. And then here it is asking me to select the folder. So here in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So here in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow and here on my screen, you can see the two most important principles of an automation process that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Ads as I'm receiving new leads through Google Ads. So Google Ads is an online advertising platform where businesses can create ads that appear on Google search results and other websites. People use Google Ads to promote their products or services because it helps them reach potential customers right when they are searching for something similar. So here in my Google Ads trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new lead form entry. So that whenever I'm going to receive new lead through my Google Ads, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Okay, so now here after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Ads with Pabbly Connect. So I'm following the instructions given below. Firstly, here I'm going to copy this webbook URL, and here I've already logged in my Google Ads account. So this is my Google Ads account, and this is the test campaign that I've created in my Google Ads account so that I can set up this automation further. And now here under this test campaign, I'm going to create a new test lead form so that I can receive a response in my Pabbly's workflow. So now here we are going to create a new test lead form in my Google Ads. So here you can see it is asking me to give a name to my business. So here I'm going to give a random name that says ABC Company. Scrolling a little down, and then here it is asking me to select the field. So here I'm going to select name, and for the name I'm going to select first name, last name, and then I'm going to select the phone number, email, and the city. So let's suppose that I need these fields over here. So here you can see the layout of the test lead form that we have created with the fields first name, last name, phone number, email, and the city. So now scrolling a little down, here these fields are not a required one, so here I'm going to leave them blank. And now here after selecting the fields, I'm going to scroll it little down, and here you can see we have received the option for lead delivery over here. So now here under this lead delivery option, you can see we have received the option for webbook integration. So now here we are going to use this type of integration to connect our Google Ads with Pabbly Connect. So now here under this webbook integration, you can see it is asking me to enter the webbook URL. So here in this webbook URL field, I need to enter the webbook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So this is my webbook URL, and then here it is asking me to enter the key. So here I'm going to give a name to my key such as test over here. And now here after entering both the required details, I'm going to click on the send test data button given over here. So here by clicking on this particular option, I'm going to receive a test data response for this particular lead form that I've created over here so that I can set up this automation further. So now I'm going to click it over here. And then here you can see it says test data sent. That means we have successfully sent a test response to this webbook URL. That means we have successfully generated a test response for this particular Google ad form. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the city value as Mountain View. Here you can see the email address. Scrolling a little down, here you can see the random phone number. And here you can see we have received the last name value as last name and first name value as first name only. And also you can see we have received some other details as well. So again here I'm telling you that this is the test response that we have received because here I've created a test campaign and a test lead form in my Google Ads so that I can set up this automation over here. So with this we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new lead from our Google Ads, then automatically I want to add the lead received as a new user in my Zenler account. So for that I need to connect my Zenler with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as Zenler. So Zenler is an all-in-one platform for creating and selling online courses. It allows you to build your course website, host videos, manage students, and even handle marketing all in one place. So here in my Zenler action step, I'm going to select my action event as add a new user, so that whenever I'm going to receive new lead through my Google Ads, then automatically that lead is going to be created as a new user in my Zenler account as well. Okay, so now here to connect my Zenler with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Zenler account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API key and the school or account name. So now here firstly moving forward with the school or account name, I'm going to follow the instructions given over here. So I've already logged in my Zenler account. So this is my Zenler account, and here in the path URL field you can see my school name that is over here with the name Pabbly. So I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter the school name. So now here after entering the school name, let's move to the API key, and here in the help text it says enter the API key. Here you can get the API key from this particular URL. So now I'm going to copy this URL given over here, and then I'm going to open a new tab and I'm going to paste it over here. And now here in this school name field, I'm going to enter the school name of my account. So this was my school name. So here we have already got the school name. So now I'm going to click on this enter. And here you can see it has directed me to the API key window of my Zenler account. So here you can see the API key that I have received. So here if you wish, you can reset the API key and then copy it. But here I'm going to directly copy the API key. And now moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter the API key. Now here, after entering both the required details, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the first name, last name, email and some other details. So now here, instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive new leads through our Google Ads, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to map the first name that I have received. So as you know that I have received the first name value as the first name only, so I'm going to map it only over here. And now here I'm going to map the last name. Here I'm going to map the email address. And here for the role, I'm going to select the role as student, but you can select the role as per your need. And then here it is asking me for the password. So here I want the user profile password should be the email only. So here I'm going to map the email. Moving forward, here for the phone number, I'm going to map the phone number. And here for the address, I'm going to map the city value, scrolling little down. And then here it is asking me for the city, state, zip code and the country. So here these fields are not a required field, so here I'm going to leave them blank. But if you want to add any of the details, then you can do it as per your need. And now here, after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received the successful response where we have received the response code. Here you can see the message which says people added successfully. That means we have successfully created a new user in our Zenler account for the new lead received through our Google Ads. So now let's go and check our Zenler account. Here I'm going to click on the students. And here you can see we have successfully enrolled a new user with the name, first name, last name. Here you can see the email address, joined on date and the role. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Google Ads and our action as Zenler. So that whenever we are going to receive new leads through our Google Ads, then automatically that lead is going to be created as a new user in our Zenler account. Okay, so these were the steps to how to enroll Zenler user for Google Ads lead. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.